Well, ladies and gentlemen, one of the concerns that people or investors have is the issue of corruption and how it's been handled. In Uganda, there is a serious fight against it. The president has special attention to that, and for that, he has a senior presidential advisor on anti-corruption. And to give you that reassurance, I'm going to invite Colonel Edith Nakalema, I hope I got it right, to come up and help us do this. That assurance, the assurance doubly sure that when you invest in Uganda and by extension the eastern part of Africa and in Africa as a whole, your investment is safe. A round of applause for Madame Edith, please. Obviously, she'll be highlighting anti-corruption efforts and institutional reforms to safeguard investors' interests. So,
the Honorable Ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, should I say good evening or afternoon? Good evening. So, my name is Colonel Edith Nakalema, and I used to head the anti-corruption unit of State House, but later, I think I was promoted to now to head the Investors Protection Unit, because it's about ensuring that we make more money as a country and a continent, Uganda. So I now head the State House Investors Protection Unit, established by His Excellency the President, to ensure that everyone that adds value, anyone with value addition, must be well protected, well guided, and we have to all ensure that we remain on steady progress. And that's our work at the State House Investors Protection Unit. Now, I came ready thinking that we had the screen, and I wanted to show you how we are attracting lots of FDIs, the foreign direct investments, through a portal that was, again, established out of His Excellency the President's directive, and that portal is called the Uganda's Electronic Investors Protection Portal, which it interconnects all government ministries, departments, and agencies to eliminate unnecessary delays caused by some unpatriotic or maybe careless people in systems. So to assure everyone in this room, in your distinguished capacities and responsibilities, Uganda is well positioned to ensure that everyone creating wealth is given every attention, and that's why His Excellency the President of Uganda established the State House Investors Protection Unit and tasked a soldier who is a woman. And you know, women, when we protect very jealously. We don't want to lose anything. So and as a soldier, definitely we ensure that every instruction from the President is well implemented. So, Sir Professor Nwagaba, the Deputy Governor, Bank of Uganda, already highlighted the importance or why everyone needs to look at Uganda for investment. Ebre, of course, being a professor, has researched enough, he gave figures, but I'll give you our role in summary as the State House Investors Protection Unit. Number one, it is to ensure the unit ensures collaborative coordination between all ministries, departments and agencies, as well as the private sector of Uganda, to ensure that investors are not delayed, are not diverted by wrong elements, and that's why we are leveraging technology so you can access us as wherever you are at your convenience, whether you're in your homes or even on the flight, as long as you have internet, just Google the word protection.statehouseinvest.go.ug, and you'll just go on the word services on that portal, and you'll find all services. So the main agencies of government, starting with the Uganda Investment Authority, the Directorate of Citizenship and Immigration, and I'm talking here where almost our leaders and my bosses who are in charge of the Directorate of Citizenship and Immigration, the Honorable Minister of State for Internal Affairs, and of course remains our Commander General David Mhozi is here. So when I'm presenting that we have all agencies of government in one portal, I am standing before my seniors, and I have to ensure that what I say is what we have been doing. So the portal, the State House Investors Protection Unit, is a host, and we manage that portal. It is also managed by NITAU, the National Information Technology Authority, because it's a government portal, to ensure that it is not hacked into by the fraudsters who are all over the world. So that portal, in brief, it's called the EIPP, Electronic Investors Protection Portal, is a very authentic portal where you can inquire, and we have a function of live services, or they call it a live chat. So you can click on the chat, and at office back home in Kampala, you'll get your answer wherever you are, whether on the plane, whether you're in your bed, and wherever you will be. So His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda has brought services closer to the people through leveraging technology, and our work is to ensure that everyone that asks us any question or tasks us for any responsibility, we do it online, but also our office back in Kampala is open full time. So I will give three key reasons why Uganda remains the best investment destination. One is that we are fighting corruption. The government of Uganda is fighting corruption, and we're doing that by leveraging technology where human interaction, which is exploited by wrong elements, is being limited. You can get any service online, and because it is not easy to negotiate with a computer when it is already programmed. While we used to know that with computers it's garbage in, garbage out, but this time indeed what was programmed is what is producing results. And so fighting corruption and eliminating the so-called middlemen or middle women is giving us an opportunity to directly guide the investors wherever they are. Professor Tiferi at the University of Ethiopia recently put the Uganda Electronic Investors Protection Portal to have increased FDIs by 80% in the last 1 year of its operation. And so while we cannot challenge the professor, we thought that was so high, but clearly there has been a lot of increased flow of FDIs in 1 year because of leveraging technology or bringing services closer to the investors or those that are adding value. The reason number two why Uganda remains the best investment destination is that coordination with all government agencies has been eased. So you don't have to write letters or move from office to another. You get all agencies, ministries and departments in one place. You access the one-stop center of Uganda Investment Authority through the Electronic Investors Protection Portal, and you quickly get any answer about investing in Uganda. So the process of investing in Uganda, while it used to be too long, it is now shortened. And we are there to fast track. Through that Electronic Investors Protection Portal, you can track your complaint or your concern or even a compliment. You can track it. It also has a language translation. Any investor, the Chinese, the Arabs, the Koreans, they all can talk to us in their language, and we answer them also in the language we understand. So the investing in Uganda is now very easy, and again you get services at your convenience. There is immediate response to any concern about investing in Uganda. So I should have again shown it to you, but maybe next time. We shall leave the video for how to get these services online. Whoever will need them, Mr. Mutenza, who is doing us great. And I want to thank on this stage Mr. William Mutenza for doing us good by mobilizing investors from all over the world and consistently having this conference where we come and share views on how to develop together as nations of the world. So my topic, meanwhile, had been why transparency and accountability matters, if I may summarize it. So it is about transparency and accountability matter because investors need confidence, and the confidence is what we are giving that the services having services brought closer and at convenience is what has been lacking, and it's what we have solved. And I want to thank you, Deputy Governor, Professor Nwagawa. He already sent a great message through the EIPP to the whole world, the investors, the Electronic Investors Protection Portal. So we are always looking at how to extend services to everyone that wants to add value to our economic development as a country. So leveraging technology that has sorted many issues, it has also reduced or even eliminated the physical paperwork that used to derail services of adding value or creating wealth. So technology is expediting processing times, and it is increasingly minimizing the potential of human error. There is secure communication when you leverage technology, and we have seen it work, and indeed we have an increased flow of investments in Uganda because there is assured confidentiality and integrity of all exchanges, protecting investors from potential cyber fraud. There is increased operational efficiency that ensures consistent service delivery. There is real-time investment insights where investors receive immediate updates on the investment process, protection, guidance, and support. Aware that it has been a long day for all of us, allow me to say that Uganda is East Africa's overlooked FDI powerhouse. And I want to justify this with 4 main points. That Uganda's FDI captures the leading East African community with 24% of the total regional foreign direct investment or FDI between 2019 to 2024. While Kenya and Tanzania often dominate investment conversations, Uganda is silently established. Uganda has silently established itself as East Africa's most efficient FDI converter, with a strategic location neighboring directly 5 countries. Uganda offers investors a unique regional market access, coupled with a business-friendly regulatory environment and protection of investors. Point number 3 here is that we have seen our youth, of course, Uganda being one, if not I think it is the topmost country with a young population. So the protection of investment by the government of investors by the government of Uganda, we are seeing increased creation of jobs. Direct employment is now at, we have 211,000 jobs created near per month at an approximate or on average through foreign investment projects. We also have 31% regional job share. Uganda accounts for nearly a third or 1/3 of FDI generated employment in East Africa, and that has given us a great name. So Uganda is listed as the 3rd most profitable economy in Africa by Oxford Economics report of 2023-2024, and it highlighted strong returns on investment relative to its regional peers. Uganda was also ranked 4th best travel destination globally by CNN in 2024, underscoring the country's international visibility and soft power potential. Investment recognition. Uganda consistently has been named as Africa's top investment destination by the annual investment meeting in United Arab Emirates. Uganda also won the Investment Catalyst Award at the Go Global Awards in 2023 by the International Trade Council. This reflects investor confidence in policy stability and market returns. Finally, investment protection mechanisms are increasing the flow of investors, and I'm here to reassure you, distinguished investors, wealth creators, and leaders, that in Uganda, your investments are well protected, highly respected, because it is our duty to ensure that whatever investment or wealth creation that is done in our country remains secure and profitable. I thank you for listening to me.
Thank you very much.